And that's when I said, nope. No, it wasn't. So with that being said, Judge Shell, today, could we get into this audio recording? Because this is the night that BET was on the freaking panel. I'm sorry this case is taking a little longer. So after this case, I think I'm going to be trained enough to put the rest of them maybe later tonight or tomorrow's juke on. Go ahead, Shell.
Sounds good to me. I definitely heard the same points from the last video. What I took from the last video was you explaining to BET about basically what it sounded like to me was that BET came with a little bit of static because he wanted to know. It sounded like he was trying to charge you up as to why come you didn't drop the lady. Right? You should have just dropped the woman who was being disrespectful.
He wanted me to drop her in Good Yellow, to tell you the truth, until he heard that Good Yellow didn't disrespect.
Right. So once you explained to him your logic behind not dropping her, he actually agreed with your logic, right? Oh, okay, I understand that. I would have done the same thing or something like that. You did the right thing. Now, what I do notice, and this is what I have a question about, as soon as y'all finish that point, he specifically asked about Good Yellow. Well, what about Good Yellow? What about Good Yellow? So BET wasn't in the live the day that the lady, Glock, and Good Yellow was all in the live. BET was not in that live. So it sounds to me like BET got the information from another source, right? He got something from another source that made him feel like he needed to come over here and rectify and charge up to see, okay, well, this is what I heard happen. Let me go get with Nitra and see what really happened. So now I'm curious to know what information BET was handed when he was handed the bone, because when he came, he specifically wanted to keep addressing the Good Yellow, because what he heard about what Good Yellow said seems to be a little off. You know, it doesn't seem to match up with what actually happened in the live.
I'm with you when you're right. And you know what, Shell? We know I've been needing a prosecutor that can break down this point of court. Put your application in, Shell. Let me hear from the jurors. We're going to start with Just Bright-Eyed Netta. Good Yellow is not a juror in this moment. But if there's any more questions for him, we have him here. Rose, D.A. Law, and Kev. Let's hear. Go ahead. Yes.
Well, again, Judge, hello, everybody. We just heard that BET stated that Nitra did the right thing. That was a misunderstanding, right? So my thing is, why is the drama still going on? That's what we need to get at. Because y'all don't understand there was more things going on this morning as well. So hopefully we're going to get to that too. But for now, I'm on it. Brad, you can go ahead.
Hey y'all. So yeah, I mean that's he already I don't even know what we're deliberating. He admitted that he said that she was right in what she did. And somebody in the comments stated it. He's probably just projecting because he doesn't want to be wrong. And that's what it's looking like.
It just seemed like to me he got something against Miss Nitra. It's something else going on that ain't came out.
And yeah. Go ahead, Good Yellow.
You want to go last?
It's on Rose and then DA and then Cam.
If I'm understanding correctly, BET was in a situation to take down some people, and Miss Nitra was one. And this right here is him solo trying to take her down. He was caught up in the moment. He said he agreed because right is right and wrong is wrong. He was caught up in the moment, but now he is just trying to backpedal.
Okay. BET, if it was done in intent, because of what has happened in the past. Every time he hear or see Good Yellow, he's coming for him. It's more to this issue than what's being said. From what I heard on Glock's live, she's upset of whatever was said from C&D and Duffy. That's where her hurt is sitting in that space. My conclusion is that Nidra and Glock can have a conversation on the back end, and if they decide to go their separate ways, let it be. Everything has a season, and everything is not meant to last forever. And hopefully they will meet up on the other side one day. This is not an intent or a malice or favoritism for anyone. It's my opinion from what my ears have heard. People do read body language, and with body language comes misunderstanding. Please don't take this the wrong way or taking it personal. It's for entertainment purposes. I didn't know it was a rule or a law that you couldn't go anywhere on these apps. Laughing out loud.
Well, as I stated earlier, misunderstandings happen. It sounded like it was one. I also stated that clear, level heads will prevail. It sounds like when you listen to what another person is trying to say, rather than defend what you want to be heard, it always ends up being something totally different in the end. So sometimes it's best or good to, allow one person to speak and you listen, then vice versa. That way a clearer understanding can be had. It sounds like that's what happened. Hopefully it continues. If not, let the chips lie where they may.
Like, man, I feel like it's an underlying issue. I don't know what it is, but at the end of the day, I apologize for anything I said to Glock. I'm not apologizing to BET because he simply has something out against me. And I don't know what it is, but I don't care to find out. I'm not that type of dude who's about to go find out. I'm going to continue to go on my life, continue going by my day, and I just stay out their way like I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, shoot, BET he an old grumpy man. He can't do nothing to me. He don't know where I live. He don't bother me. It's not gonna stop my daily life. You know what I'm saying? So he can say what he want to say and do what he want to do. He can call me as many names as he wants to, do what he want. It's not gonna bother me. And that's just period, point blank. I don't know what their problem is. I don't know what they trying to do. And I just don't get it, bro. I can't make sense of this because I've never even been in a panel with the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I just can't make sense of this. So.
And I'm going to be truthful, and it is what it is. I don't think that there is no longer a misunderstanding. I think with the internet being, it's not failed us thus far.